Good afternoon, I'm Paolo Barcelon. Today on Newsfeed Weekend, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. moves the start date of the EDSA Rebuild project. Vice President Sara Duterte clarifies her bloodbath remarks as her defense team prepares for the impeachment trial. And Thailand brings home this year's Miss World crown as Suchata Chuangsri is crowned Miss World 2025. Breaking news this lunchtime, President Bongbong Marcos orders to move the start of the EDSA Rebuild project after a month from the scheduled start on June 13. This is to give transport agencies more time to come up with better ways to accommodate concerns from the public. Some of the policies that will be implemented during the EDSA Rebuild have received backlash from the public, such as the odd-even traffic scheme. Others also call for better mass transit systems first before the major facelift starts. Stay tuned to the Billionario News channel for more details. Vice President Sara Duterte calls her upcoming impeachment trial her own bloodbath. The VP says many misunderstood or did not want to understand why she used the term to discuss her upcoming trial. She called the impeachment as political persecution after lawmakers signed on her impeachment complaint back in February.
And if it's a persecution, it's some sort of crucifixion against me. Diba? And so when there's a crucifixion, there's blood. So it's a bloodbath, my bloodbath. So I'm just sad that many people refuse to understand the context wherein I give statements.
The Vice President also says her legal team continues to prepare for the trial despite Senate President Cheese Escudero moving the date of the convening of the impeachment court to June 11. VP Sara is scheduled to return to the Philippines on June the 4th. Meanwhile, Senator Amy Marcos, a close ally of the Duterte family, shared a photo with Davao City Vice Mayor-elect Baste Duterte. In a social media post, the presidential sister described Baste as someone who has conviction. The two are seen having a drink together in an unspecified location. Marcos is currently in The Hague, Netherlands, to visit the Vice President and the legal team of former President Rodrigo Duterte. The Office of Civil Defense is pushing for a state of calamity declaration in eastern Visayas due to the effects of the closure of the San Juanico Bridge. In a statement, OCD spokesperson Attorney Chris Bendijo says the declaration will allow government to access appropriate funding for the repair of the bridge. Bendijo says alternative measures such as mobility restrictions on the bridge, additional trips for roll-on, roll-off or RoRo vessels, and the restoration of old ports may not suffice. The OCD also says the Public Works Department will be the ones to determine the amount of money needed for the bridge repair. Load limits on the bridge, which are now in place since May 15th, are projected to cost 300 to 600 million pesos worth of monthly economic losses due to supply chain and transportation disruptions. And Thailand makes history in the Miss World pageant. Suchata Chuangsri has been crowned Miss World 2025. She was chosen among over 100 candidates from around the globe. The coronation took place in India, May 31st. Chuangsri previously steered headlines due to a franchise dispute that saw her stripped of her Miss Universe 2024 third runner-up title. Despite the controversy, she emerged strong in Miss World and led the Asia and Oceania group to the final round. First runner-up honors went to Ethiopia, while Poland finished second and Martinique placed third runner-up. Our country's Bet Krishna Gravides finished in the top 8, continuing the country's strong presence in the competition. And those are the news this hour. I'm Paolo Barcelon. We'll be back at 2 p.m. with more updates. Stay tuned to the Billionario News channel on Free TV Channel 31, Channel 24 on Cignal, Channel 74 on Converge, and on our website, bnc.ph. Thanks for watching.